Taylor Mannix here from the Starting Five podcast. We're with Coach Woodside. What a game tonight. You guys just dominated, but I got to ask, you played that team on February 21st. How do you get a team prepared to not maybe go out and have a little bit of a lackadaisical game? Because 40-point win here tonight for you guys. You did not show any signs of a let-up.
I think it's a testament to the maturity of our senior leaders. They've been in this spot. They've been in the championship game of the GNAC all 3 years of their career, and they really want to get back. And so, we knew on Saturday that very likely, regardless of outcome, it's a team we were going to play. So we talked about, let's make sure we leave an impression then. And then afterwards we said, let's no let up, right? We have a goal in mind. And so to do that, this is step one. So I just think credit really to Elizabeth, Logan, Maddie, and Grace, even without playing. I think they did a good job telling everyone, this is what it's going to look like in playoff time, and I think that helped ease it for everybody else.
Yeah, and you guys look confident and collected out there. And one player, too, you mentioned, Staplefeld. I asked her sister's up there with 1,000-point scoring. What's it like to basically have 8 years of the Staplefeld family for you to go to and contribute on this basketball team?
Yeah, it's been awesome. I've been here for 6, so I got the last 2 years of Cass, and she was such a phenomenal teammate and player, and fortunately Elizabeth came too, and they're very similar personalities where they're great teammates. They're always smiling if you watch them out there, regardless of how strenuous the moment might be or tenuous. And I think the teammates look to that, and Elizabeth has just been on another tear since, she scored her 1,000th in Norwich by scoring 27 points in that game, and I think she's had over 20 in 5 of our last 9 games, and really just takes a lot of the pressure off everyone else.
For you guys, the second half of the season, you've really turned it around. 8-game winning streak now at 9. What do you think has gone right for the team most to help you guys turn this thing around?
I think first and foremost, it was getting healthy. The first 15 games of the season, we didn't have more than 7 healthy bodies in 10 of the 15 games. And we didn't have all 10 for just one of them. So having all 10, meaning not only just for the game but for practices,
right, has
been huge. And I think the other piece, again, I'm going to give a lot of credit to our seniors, because we had a lot of discussions about what it's like to climb a mountain and what story we're telling ourselves. So we were 7-10 after losing to Bates, and we got together and said, we can say we're 7-10, and what does that story take us for the rest of the year? Or we can focus on, man, you're having your best year, and you're having your best year statistically, and you're having your best year. So what if we just stick with it? And they all agree, this is the story we want to talk to ourselves. And then, results breed more results. The freshmen have done a great job. Layla, Lily, Emily, Izzy, even though you didn't necessarily see her a ton in games, in practice because of her size and athleticism, right, she's really helping us there. And so I just think everyone's really bought into the lead from those seniors.
That's amazing, Coach. And I know for you and coaches, it's not about yourselves, but first playoff win. I know it's an honor for us at Big Time Maine to be here for the first one for you, but how does it feel to check that box for you here at St. Joe's and get your first playoff win?
Yeah, I'd be lying if I said it didn't feel good. There's some natural pressure when you try to replace a Titan. And there's no other way to describe Mike. 667 wins, never had a losing season in his 34 years coaching here. I definitely had a lot of pressure that I was putting on myself. He didn't. He's been great all year, but so it's good to get that off my back, and it wouldn't happen without the players. Obviously, they bought into what we're doing, and I appreciate that. It wouldn't happen without our assistant coach. Meg Graff has done a phenomenal job. Obviously, her first year as an assistant coach at the college level, coming from Bates, being their all-time leading scorer. What a blessing to have that type of knowledge. And then Ryan Martin as well, focusing on our shooting stuff, which clearly is working as we're starting to find our rhythm from 3. The guy holds 4 world records in shooting. I think he knows a thing or two. So, without them, it wouldn't happen either.
Continuing the tradition, it's great to see, Coach. Congratulations on the win. We look forward to covering you guys more. Stay tuned on the Starting Five podcast for more content coming your way.